All right, everyone. Today's movie is X2 from 2003, continuing with the X-Men series. Thanks so much for being here. I'm KL if you're new. I'm very excited for this because this movie and all the rest to come, with the exception of the Deadpool films, are all going to be actual, genuine first-time watches. The first X-Men movie was not a first-time watching, but to be fair, I really did not retain much from 24 years ago when I watched it for the first time as a young girl that did not really have interest in comic movies. So the only thing I really retained was Hugh Jackman's face and hair and claws and bod and like a handful of other things. So going into X2 today, I would have been very lost if I had not rewatched that movie. So I'm very glad I did. Now I know who the characters are, their abilities, their relationships to one another. I know the baddies. I just know it. I know everything. I feel prepared to go into X2 today. So thank you again for joining me. As always, full-length watch-along for it is over on my Patreon if you're interested, and I'm actually quite ahead on Patreon, so if you're interested in what's to come on the channel and you want to get early access to the watch-alongs, early access to the edits, come on over. You can get so much more in exchange for your support of what I do here, and also I do early access to the edits here on YouTube now, so you click that join button below if you're interested in that. Before we get into X2, let's talk about Deadpool real quick, because I have seen Deadpool 1 and 2, and I know enough about those movies, like I remember enough about them that I don't really want to do like rewatch reactions to them in the edited style, because those are just really not popular in this niche on YouTube. But I don't want to rob you guys of reactions to those movies with the added context that the X-Men movies will provide. So we're going to do live watch-along streams. If you're interested in what those are like, I have done some in the past to the Star Wars original trilogy movies. Click on the live tab on my channel and you can go and find those to see what they're like. And just to be clear, you don't have to be there live. You can watch the video literally anytime you have time. All right, with that, let's press play.
Across the planet, debate rages. Are mutants the next link in the evolutionary chain, or simply a new species of humanity fighting for their share of the world?
The last one.
Sharing the world has never been humanity's defining attribute.
Valid. I said this about the last movie, but once again, I'm getting Raimi Spider-Man movie vibes. But I mean, 2003, I feel like that was just the standard at that point, right?
We are not enemies, but friends. Lincoln said that in his first inaugural address as our nation's 16th president.
Excuse me, sir. Are you lost?
I could not tell if that was actually him or not.
Let's get him out to the car.
The music during this, I really like it. Oh, you're not going to be able to hit him. Wait, no, is this... No, this isn't Toad. Is this someone new? Oh my gosh, all that darkness. Yeah, this is someone different. Hell yeah. Mutant freedom now. Maybe the tail should have been the first indication that it was someone different, but there was all the jumping around. This has got to be Canada. Beautiful. The wolf is like, well, you coming or what?
Neanderthals.
A fun transition.
It makes me insane when she does this.
Even you looking at you sick. Why?
That would overwhelm the fuck out of me. I already have like 4 voices of my own going on in my head pretty much all the time, so adding on everyone else would be a hard no.
It's not just a headache, is it?
No.
Ever since Liberty Island, you've
Scott.
been different.
My telepathy's been off lately.
Jane, it's not just your telepathy. When you have a nightmare, the entire bedroom shakes.
Damn.
My dreams are getting worse. I keep feeling something terrible is about to happen.
That means that something terrible is about to happen.
Have you guys seen Bobby and Rogue?
Something's happening in the food court.
Can I have a light? Sorry, I can't help you out, pal.
John, knock it off.
Hey!
Oh, gosh. This is reminding me of that trend a few years ago. Do you remember that? When so many people on social media basically did this?
I didn't do this.
I did. The next time you feel like showing off, don't.
I think it's time to leave, Professor.
Oh, that'd be trippy. That'd be so trippy.
Magneto's behind this.
No, I don't think so, Scott.
It would only hurt his goal of mutant prosperity.
You mean superiority?
Well, maybe people just decided to do it without Eric's say-so.
Do you think the assassin was working alone?
Oh, we'll only know that if we find him before the authorities do. I've been trying to track him using Cerebro, but his movements are inexplicably erratic. When I have more exact coordinates, Storm, Jean, I'll need you to take the jet and try and pick him up.
What do you need, William?
Just your authorization for a special operation.
Senator.
Mr. President.
Oh, no.
Senator Kelly, this is Colonel William Stryker. His department has been dealing with the mutant phenomenon.
Seems your ideas on the mutant problem have changed recently.
Yeah, gee, I wonder why. Oh my gosh. Listen, I know people in real life that can crack their hands like that.
Interrogation of one of the mutant terrorists from the Liberty Island incident.
Eric Lencher, you have access to him?
We developed the technology that built his plastic prison.
This facility is a school.
You enter, you detain, you question, but the last thing we need to see is the body of a mutant kid on the 6 o'clock news.
Wonder how that's gonna go.
This is Yuriko, my personal assistant.
Quite a handshake. Eric Lencher's prison. I'd like to arrange a visit, if possible.
It isn't a petting zoo, Senator.
Do you really want to turn this into some kind of war?
I was piloting Black Ops missions in the jungles of North Vietnam where you were sucking on your mama's tit at Woodstock, Kelly. This already is a war.
Ooh. I was waiting for it. I was like, show us those yellow eyes.
You're dead. You're so dead.
You're dead.
Oh, they're adorable. I feel like he's like, I don't care. Or he's like, yes, yeah, yes, please. Oh, Anna's gorge.
Okay.
You miss me, kid?
Not really.
Yeah, she's not showing that at all.
Who's this?
Oh, this is Bobby.
I'm her
He's my...
boyfriend. Call me Iceman.
Oh, they are actually together. I thought we were in the early stages of it.
Hi, Logan.
Hi, Jean.
I should go in.
Jean, hello. You look...
Storm and I are heading to Boston. Professor wants us to track down a mutant who attacked the president. You'll be here when we get back. Unless you plan on running off again.
Oh, I could probably think of a few reasons to stick around.
Just a few.
Aren't you going to welcome me home?
Your bike needs gas.
He's like, no. No.
Fill her up.
Hi, Eric. What are you reading? The Once and Future King?
Mr. Lorio, Stryker, how kind of you to visit.
What are they doing?
Now, I'd like to have one final talk about the house that Xavier built and the machine called Cerebro.
Logan, my tolerance for your smoking in the mansion notwithstanding, continue smoking that in here, and you will spend the rest of your days under the belief that you're a 6-year-old girl.
Oh my gosh.
I'd have Jean braid your hair. Welcome back. These lights represent every living person on the planet.
Oh, it's cool that he can see them too. I thought you had to wear the contraption in order to actually see all this stuff.
Looks like he's finally stopped running.
Du bist gebenedeit unter den Frauen.
I need you to read my mind.
mind again. We had a deal.
Sometimes the mind needs to discover things for itself.
I agree.
If you will be kind enough to watch over the children tonight, Scott and I are going to visit an old friend.
Babysitter Logan.
As soon as you find him, bring him back to the mansion.
Let's hope he cooperates.
Also, I love Storm's hair in this movie. Okay. That explains it. Or wait, no. There was a scene we watched earlier had both of them in it. Okay. Never mind. Sorry. For a second I was like, oh, she's her too. Just right now.
Stryker, William.
Cerebro 1, Cerebro 2. Oh, you better hurry. So I wonder if she made it out or if she's just hiding somewhere.
What are you doing in here?
Estoy tirando la basura. Garbage.
Clever. Poor guy. That'd be a trip.
He's a teleporter.
We're not here to hurt you.
I love the effects work for this character. Nice.
What's your name?
Wagner. Kurt Wagner.
Kurt.
I could see it all happening, but I couldn't stop myself. It was like a bad dream. Perhaps he is testing me.
And before you were in the White House, what do you remember?
Nothing.
I'd rather get him back to the professor.
Did you do these yourself?
Yes.
And what about this?
It's like what Eric had.
I need you to read my mind again.
I'm afraid the results will be the same as before.
Wolverine.
No memory.
Well, that's convenient.
Can't sleep?
How can you tell?
Because you're awake. I don't sleep.
You don't sleep? Ever?
Doesn't anybody sleep around here?
Apparently not. I loved that. I was wondering why he was handing it to him.
I'll take him from here.
It's all right, Scott.
Nice shades.
This place feels so unsettling. Just all the plastic.
Have you come to rescue me? Sorry, Eric, not today. I've had frequent visits from William Stryker. You remember him, don't you? His son, Jason, was once a student of yours, wasn't he? Yes, years ago.
Oh.
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to help him. At least not in the way that his father wanted. Now you think that taking in the Wolverine will make up for your failure with Stryker's son? I put him on the path. Logan's mind is still fragile. Or are you afraid of losing one of your precious X-Men? Eric, what have you done? I'm sorry, Charles. I couldn't help it. What have you told Stryker? Everything.
Oh dear.
Scott! You should have killed me when you had the chance!
Okay, hello?
Hi.
Poor kid. Oh my gosh, no. Ooh, good call. Do it again. Yeah. My gosh. That's a cool ability. Behind you, behind you, behind you. Ooh. Hell yeah, Logan. Well, the whole house is woken up now. Woo! I love when he gets angry. Whoa. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. Holy, so many people.
Here, take her. Let's go. Come on.
Hey, take him. He's stunned. I can help you. Help them.
Yeah, we need someone with the kids, please. Jesus Christ, that would have hurt so bad. You think stubbing your toe hurts? Holy. Love it. Hell yes.
You want to shoot me? Shoot me! Don't shoot him! Not yet. Wolverine? This is certainly the last place I'd expect to find you. How long has it been? 15 years?
Oh no.
Wait! He can handle himself. Let's go.
Bobby!
Don't you remember?
Well, we have an issue with that. But maybe he'll remember him? Ooh.
No! No!
Logan, come on, let's go.
Go, I'll be fine.
But we won't.
Yeah, please go. I am really interested now in what happened. It almost feels though like it wasn't a bad relationship between those two 15 years ago.
It's a Cyclops' car.
Oh, yeah?
Of course it is.
What the hell was that back there?
His name is Stryker.
Who is he?
I can't remember.
Oh man.
This is yours.
I don't like uncomfortable silences.
What are you doing?
I don't think that's the CD player.
No.
Storm and Gene are in Boston. We'll head that way.
My parents live in Boston.
We have several in custody.
How many?
6, sir.
Welcome, Professor.
Take what we need, gentlemen.
What can they take from that room though? Or did he mean the whole building?
Turn that shit off, Lou.
A lot on your mind? Lorio, I'm Grace. You want another beer? Of course you do.
You're really aggressive. It's kind of dirty in here, don't you think?
That's the idea.
I was thinking of that. That's kind of gross.
Bottoms up.
Kind of feel bad for that guy. He's having the time of his life until he wasn't.
I call it the neural inhibitor. It keeps you out of here.
William, you wanted me to cure your son, but mutation is not a disease.
You're lying! You were more frightened of him than I was. He blamed us for his condition, so he would toy with our minds, projecting visions and scenarios into our brains. My wife, she took a power drill to her left temple in an attempt to...
Oh my gosh.
For someone who hates mutants, you certainly keep some strange company.
Oh, they serve their purpose, as long as they can be controlled.
Okay. I'm understanding what that thing is now. It's like a liquid inhibitor of their abilities.
Allow me to introduce Mutant 143. The fluid secreted by his brain acts as a mind-controlling agent, but that's only where it begins.
Jeez. William, this is your son. What have you done to...
No, Charles.
That is...
My son is dead.
That is awful. I'm interested to know more about Jason.
Don't burn anything. Found some on my mom's old clothes. I think they're from before I was born.
Vintage. Woohoo.
Hello.
You won't hurt me.
Oh, careful.
I'm sorry.
Wonder what that feels like. Like just letting it creep in a little, but then having it stop, you know?
I love the angle of that shot. It was so good.
Who the hell are you?
Aren't you supposed to be at school?
Bobby, who is this guy?
There's something I need to tell you.
Yeah, time to have a very, very honest conversation.
You're clear.
Well, Eric will be pleased.
There's something different about you, Mr. Lorio.
Yeah, I was having a good day.
No, it's not that.
Sit your ass down.
What could it be?
What are you doing?
There it is. Too much iron in your blood.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Lorio, never trust a beautiful woman, especially one who's interested in you.
Oh, I understand. Okay. I thought it was her. I thought it was her as him. Damn. This is pretty dope, though. Oh, gosh. Okay. A dramatic exit. Dramatic breakout. But needed. Necessary for him.
But you cut that out.
You have to understand, we thought Bobby was going to a school for the gifted.
Bobby is the gifted.
We know that. We just didn't realize he
We
was...
still love you, Bobby.
Aw.
It's just this mutant problem is a little...
What mutant problem?
What exactly are you professor of, Mr. Logan?
Art.
I can do a lot more than that.
This is all my fault.
Actually, they discovered that males are the ones who carry the mutant gene and pass it on, so it's his fault.
Don't use that language, though. It's not like he knowingly, you know, made them that way.
So, what are they?
They're angelic symbols, passed on to mankind by the Archangel Gabriel. One for every sin.
Oh.
So quite a few.
Yeah.
You and Miss Gray are school teachers?
Yes, we can be safe.
You know, outside of the circus, most people were afraid of me. But I didn't hate them. I pitied them. Because most people will never know anything beyond what they see with their own two eyes. Someone so beautiful should not be so angry.
Sometimes anger can help you survive.
So can faith.
Storm, I found an active comm device.
Interesting connection and conversation. I'm liking Kurt more and more with each scene that we get, but I'm still a little on edge based on the opening scene.
Have you tried not being a mutant?
Have you tried not being gay? That's what that felt like.
Where are you, Logan?
Boston with Bobby Drake's family.
We're on our way.
And Storm? Make it fast.
No, 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 I don't like that. No, 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 no. There's people.
Drop the knives and put your hands in the air.
Ronnie.
I said drop the knives.
Oh, really?
This is just a misunderstanding.
Put the knives down.
I can't.
All right, the rest of you, on the ground, now.
Well.
Look, kid, I said on the ground.
You know all those dangerous mutants you hear about on the news? I'm the worst one.
Oh my gosh. Very cool. Very cool. Listen, you needed to be controlled. Don't look at her like that. You were going a little too far. Sorry for the mess.
Who the hell is this?
Kurt Wagner. But in the Munich circus, I was known as the incredible Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Okay. Heard that name before. Not me thinking he was Toad at the start of the movie. Although, maybe Toad died. I, for some reason, cannot remember the fate of Toad. Editing Kale will have fun with this.
Do you know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
Is this question going to have an answer?
The same thing that happens to everything else.
Bye, Toad.
Jason, stop it!
So Jason seems like he's like Xavier, maybe even more powerful than Xavier. Because Stryker said he could insert
It's all right.
whatever he wanted
You can come out.
into people's brains, right?
Where are all the other students?
I don't know.
We'll use Cerebro.
We've got 2 signals approaching. Coming in fast.
Return with our escort to Hanscom Air Force Base. You have 10 seconds to comply.
Wow, somebody's angry.
I wonder why.
We are coming up along.
They're marking us.
What?
They're gonna fire. Hang on!
Can't we make the ship invisible or something?
I gotta shake them.
Please don't do that again.
Well, we might have to. Nice, nice, nice. I love when she does this.
Everybody okay back there?
Damn. Yeah.
Oh my god, there's 2 of them.
Yeah. Ooh.
Jean?
Holy, that was close. Oh my gosh, no. Aww. Thanks, Nightcrawler. That was dope. And also just gave me way more understanding as to like how far he can travel like that.
Jean? It's not me.
When will these people learn how to fly?
Shit. That was pretty dope though.
His name is Colonel William Stryker, and he invaded your mansion for one purpose. He wanted Cerebro, or enough of it to build one of his own.
Stryker would need the professor to operate it.
If he were forced to concentrate hard enough on a particular group, let's say mutants, for example, he could
Locate them
kill
all.
us all.
Mm-hmm. That too, but also
How would
locate.
Stryker even know where to find Cerebro in the first place?
Well,
Because I told him. I helped Charles build it, remember? Mr. Stryker has powerful methods of persuasion. He spent his whole life trying to solve the mutant problem. If you want a more intimate perspective, why don't you ask Wolverine?
well, he doesn't remember
You
though.
don't remember, do you?
No.
The only other man I know who can manipulate adamantium, the metal on your bones. It carries his signature.
Oh.
Mystique has discovered plans of a base that Stryker's been operating out of for decades.
This is crazy how like he is helping and we're not really on opposing sides in this movie.
Hello.
Oh, he's from that place.
Stryker said Alkali Lake.
That's where the professor sent me. There's nothing left.
There's nothing left on the surface, Logan. Base is underground.
Did Logan not think to like check for underground access? Maybe not, I guess. And he might not have even been able to find it.
How we doing?
It'll take 4 or 5 hours before I can get it off the ground.
That's not what I meant.
Aw. How are you doing?
Just worried. That's Scott.
I'm worried about you.
I love him.
Do you?
Girls flirt with a dangerous guy, Logan. You don't take him home.
Oof.
I married a good guy.
I could be the good guy.
Logan, the good guy sticks around.
Okay.
Don't make me do this.
Do what?
Cheat. Don't make her cheat. Let her choose for herself.
They say you can imitate anybody. Even their voice. Even their voice. Then why not stay in disguise all the time?
Because she's hot and she needs to look like herself once in a while.
Have to.
That too. That too.
No one's ever left a scar quite like you.
What do you want? An apology?
You know what I want.
But what do you want?
Fooled me. Even when I saw the scars, it still fooled me. Anyway.
We love what you've done with your hair.
Hey, hey. Come on, let's go.
Please don't be like that.
They say you're the bad guy. It's a dorky-looking helmet.
This dorky-looking helmet is the only thing that's going to protect me from the real bad guys.
I love the delivery of that line.
What's your real name, John?
Pyro.
Fitting.
I can only manipulate the fire. I can't create it.
Probably a good thing he can't actually create it, though, to be fair.
That's the entrance.
If we go in there, Stryker could flood the spillway.
Can you teleport inside?
No, I have to be able to see where I'm going. Otherwise, I could wind up inside a wall.
I'll go. I have a hunch he'll want me alive.
Whoever goes into the dam needs to be able to operate the spillway mechanism. What do you intend to do? Scratch it with your claws?
I'll take my chances.
But I won't.
Is that a I'm coming with you? Or I'm sending Mystique with you?
Stryker!
Ooh. Love that.
Look who's come home. The one thing I know better than anyone is my own work. Seal the room. Shoot it.
Did I see that right? Was she holding up her middle finger at them? She's so good.
Get some charges. Blow the doors open. Take all these towers.
I'm in.
She's good.
Mm-hmm.
You have no idea.
I love that they've teamed up. This is fantastic. But that's the thing. When you're trying to save your entire, I don't know if species or race is the right word in this instant, but when you're trying to save the lives of all the mutants, right? You kind of have to push away like your own feelings for one another and come together a little bit, right? It's kind of how I'm understanding it anyway.
She's opened the spillway doors.
Gather the rest of your men and meet me outside Cerebro.
And because Charles and Eric are like frenemies, Eric will be the friend part of that to help. This is so crazy.
Cerebro. Can you shut it down from here?
No.
Come, there's little time.
Not without us.
The children. Kurt, will you come with me?
Yes. Stryker.
I'll try to find Scott and the professor.
Oh, he's gonna go. He wants to deal with Stryker himself, doesn't he?
Where's Logan?
Logan's gone.
Jason. Time to find our friends.
Is it time to find our friends?
That's right.
Every one of them?
Make me proud.
This is so interesting, yet so shitty at the same time. I don't want Charles to be like this, trapped like this.
Kill anyone who approaches, even if it's me.
I wonder if they'll end up killing the real him. Because he just said that. Ooh.
Go! I'll take care of him!
This is one lover's quarrel we cannot get involved in, my dear.
Julie? Storm! Help!
Okay, we're coming.
It's okay, it's okay, he's with us.
Scott, don't do this!
Great. That could be bad if that happens a second time. Or maybe it's just gonna be bad already. Get up, get up, get up, get up.
Jean, no, it's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm so sorry I could see you, but I couldn't stop myself. I tried, I'm sorry.
Oh.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, okay. Maybe we're gonna get the collapse of this place right away.
No!
I'm thinking so.
Concentrate.
Oh my gosh. That's you? Wow.
The tricky thing about adamantium is that if you ever manage to process its raw liquid form, you gotta keep it that way. Keep it hot, because once the metal cools, it's indestructible. I used to think you were one of a kind, Wolverine. I was wrong.
Ooh, shit. Okay, yeah. Oh my gosh. Makes sense that her hands cracked like they did. So then that would mean she can do that too, right? In which case, how do you hurt each other? I like her fighting style. It's like a cat. Oh shoot, she's gonna drown.
Oh, where do you think you're going?
Sick of this kids' table shit. I'm going in there.
John, they told us to stay here.
Gosh, I don't like this. Ooh. Well, I mean, that'll do it, right? Oh, I don't like that. Ew. Okay. Okay, she's gone. Well, that's one way to deal with them. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Concentrate harder. Now find them all. Find
Gosh, hurry. Hurry, Eric, hurry.
We're too late.
No. No. No.
Eric! Hurry!
Whoa. That was crazy how it affected her that way. I need to look up where exactly this was filmed.
That's strange.
From here, it doesn't look like they're playing by your rules. Maybe it's time to play by theirs.
There's been a change of plan.
Goodbye, Charles.
them all humans.
Well, I don't think that's the answer. Oh, shit. Oh, this looks like Kananaskis Lake.
How did it feel, Bub?
How did it feel, Bub?
You cut me open. You took my life. You make it sound as if I stole something from you. It was you who volunteered for the procedure. If you really knew about your past, what kind of person you were, the work we did together.
I know we'll get more eventually. I will, rather. Y'all already know. But I'm very excited for it. Oh yeah, this shit's about to collapse.
It's gonna flood water into the spillway.
In a few minutes, we'll all be underwater.
Come with me and I'll tell you everything you want to know. You can't help your friends.
Yes, you can.
If we die, you die.
That looks like Mount Rawson in the background. I'm immediately looking that up as soon as the movie's over.
Magneto's reverse cerebro. It's not targeting mutants anymore.
Basically replacing one evil with another. Damn.
Impossible.
There it is. I couldn't tell if that was affecting the president or not.
If I can't see where I'm going,
I have faith in you.
Aww.
Don't believe anything you see in there.
These two are kind of forming their own little connection. Oh.
Hello. What are you looking for?
Professor? Can you hear me?
No, don't move.
But she's just a little girl.
Did you not hear what she? Yep. Did you not hear what she said? Don't believe anything you see in there.
Mr. Stryker. Sonny, we keep running into each other. It'll never happen again.
Is Pyro gonna do something? Okay, the answer was yeah, he was. Not what I thought. This is a good plan though.
Jason.
Nice, 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 nice. Okay, we all gotta get out of here now. Now. Oh my gosh, I forgot about all the kids. Oh my gosh. I kind of feel bad for Jason now if they truly did just leave him in there.
Come on, there's another way out of here.
Glad he could buy them that little bit of time.
The helicopter's right here!
Good job.
Who has the answers, Wolverine? That creature in your arms.
I'll take my chances with him.
Love that.
Someone will finish what I've started, Wolverine!
We've got to get to Washington. I fear this has gone beyond Alkali Lake.
I think you might be right.
What's wrong?
Vertical thrusters are offline.
Anyone seen John?
Pyro?
Yeah, he's not here.
Come on!
Oh no, we've lost the power.
It's coming. Come on!
Can't tell what she's thinking or realizing. It has to do with this dam. Are they in the way?
Jean?
Oh, water scares me.
I can't.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I didn't realize like where they were in relation to the dam, that's all.
You get him now! She's not letting me.
Damn, she is so powerful.
I know what I'm doing. This is
The only way.
Jean? Listen to me. Don't do this.
goodbye.
Oh, no, no.
She's gone. She's gone.
Don't! You don't say that! We gotta go back.
She's gone.
No! No!
Oh fuck.
She's gone. She's gone.
He maketh me to lie down in green pastures.
In this time of adversity, we are being offered a moment to recognize a growing threat within our own population.
I don't even trust that this is the president. That is crazy. That's scary.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Okay, it is.
files were taken from the private offices of William Stryker.
How did you get this?
I know a little girl who can walk through walls. Mutant and human alike who believe that a war is coming. You will see from those files that some have already tried to start one. We're here to stay, Mr. President. The next move is yours.
Mr. President.
I loved that scene. That was awesome.
She was always hesitant about her past, feeling that in some way she was left behind.
There had to be another way.
She made a choice.
She did make a choice. It was you.
I feel so bad for Scott. That kind of grief is really rough.
Professor, is everything all right?
Yes, I think it will be.
What was that about?
Mutation. It is the key to our evolution. This process is slow, but every few hundred millennia, evolution leaps forward.
Jean. Not me just like waiting for her to pop out of the water. Movie, why? Oh, it was Barrier Lake. Okay, that makes a lot more sense now with a lot of those shots. There was that one shot where I was pretty confident. I mean, there was a couple shots where I was pretty confident that it was Upper Kananaskis Lake. But now that I know it was Barrier, that makes a lot more sense now with some of those mountains in the background and just the placement of the camera and stuff. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. For those of you that don't know, I live in Alberta, so I didn't realize there would be such a heavy Alberta presence in these movies. Not that that's going to mean that we get it in all of the movies, but I'm really digging that. All right, if you enjoyed this reaction, please let me know by clicking that like button down below. Thank you so much for watching. Time to get into my thoughts. I had a really good time with this movie. I really enjoyed it a lot. I mean, of course, the first movie necessary to introduce us to these characters so we can understand them a bit more. This movie did not shy away from truly just jumping into it and picking up where we had left off, and I loved it for that. But I think my favorite thing about this movie was just the fact that we teamed up with the bad guys to defeat a bigger bad guy in Stryker. And Stryker just had so many connections in here, like his son Jason being a student of Charles back in the day and who he ultimately used to control Charles, right? So there was that, but then we also had the connection with Wolverine, and I am so excited to eventually learn more about his past, about his time with Stryker, and just all of this. I thought it was so cool that he ended up back in the exact same room where it all happened, and it's crazy how this movie, I shouldn't say it's crazy because it's not, but I love that this movie showcased how your memories can come back through viewing. Smelling is another one. I mean, it wasn't super clear if Wolverine was doing that, or Logan, I should say, but yeah, just sometimes when you're put back into a spot that you haven't been in so long, all those memories will immediately flood back into you. And so that's what happened with him. You know, he walks into the room, starts touching things and seeing stuff, and just whoosh, memories came back that we didn't see in the first movie. So that was really cool. I really appreciated that. We had a new we had a few new characters in this movie, but Nightcrawler, Alan Cumming, forgot his name, looked it up, looked up the cast after the movie was over. I really like Nightcrawler. I'm really stoked that he is now part of this group, part of this team. I really enjoy his abilities, and I just kind of like his overall presence and just how he talks and his personality. And like I said, him and Storm kind of have this thing already developing between each other, so we'll see where that goes. I think the thing that shocked me the most was Jean sacrificing herself before everyone at the end of the movie. That shocked me. I was not expecting to lose one of the group. Now, that said, I feel like the ending of this is pretty open. You know, Charles sensed something big, and then the final shot over the water. I don't know. Kind of feels like maybe she's not actually gone, and the way I see it is like if she's this she seems really freaking powerful. Perhaps there was a way that she could come out of it okay. I mean, I hope. I really, really hope. Because I don't want her to be gone. I really, really love Jean. I love her dynamic with Scott, but I really love her dynamic with Logan as well. So my fingers are crossed. I feel like that's what they were hinting towards, especially with the way that Patrick Stewart acted after he like sensed whatever it was. Let's just say that it is Jean. Let's say that he sensed her. The way that he acted, like his response to that, just with the smile that he had on his face, it was a smile of like relief and happiness kind of all in one is the look that I saw in the face that he made with that. And that's what I love about acting. And I've mentioned this before in previous reactions, but I really love facial expression and body language acting when there's no dialogue at all. And so a scene like that, that's just what I interpreted it as. So we'll see. I forget what the next movie is called, but when I get to that, we'll see if I mean, maybe she doesn't even come back in the next movie if she is coming back. Maybe it's like 2 movies from now. I don't know, but I don't want to believe she died. I'm also very surprised. I won't lie, I'm very surprised by my reaction to it. I was not expecting to cry, but it was a combination of the acting for Scott and his like devastation by it. That really got to me. And then when the camera panned to Hugh Jackman and he was visibly emotional as well, then that also got to me. And I was just like, man, these 2 lovely men everyone was emotionally devastated by it, but those 2 especially, because I mean, the feelings there were just deeper, right? So yeah, that hit me a little bit. So now that we're 2 movies in, I'm trying to think like, who are my favorites, right? Who are my favorites in the group? Here's the thing. I love everybody. I really do, including like Magneto, Mystique, you know, the baddies that weren't really baddies in this movie. But out of our main guys, I mean, Logan, like I love Logan so much. I really do. And Hugh Jackman, I just really love his portrayal of this character and his performance. His acting is fantastic, and I love everything about Logan. I love the way Logan looks. I love the way Logan talks. I love the way Logan thinks. I love the way Logan fights. I love the way Logan yells. Like, he's just such a great character. And knowing that there's so many Wolverine-focused movies to come, even though these movies do very heavily feel like Wolverine movies, because he very much has main character energy in these movies, but yeah, knowing that there's more to come with him, more exploration into the character, I am so excited for it. I also really love Mystique. I love how much Mystique fools me. I don't know if I'll ever be not fooled by her, but I really love her. Love that she can just shift into anybody, mimic voices, and I mean, that kind of ability means that we can do a lot. And she did a lot in this movie. But the thing that I always think about with characters like this, and it was the same thing with Loki, is like, I love the other actors that get to play her as themselves because she's pretending to be them. There was one scene where it was with Senator Kelly. It was that scene where Senator Kelly was walking and then transitioned into the other person. The way that the actor for Senator Kelly was walking let me know that it was Mystique. Before it was confirmed that it was, well, sorry, we knew it was her, period, anyway, because Senator Kelly is gone. Just in the way that he was walking. And I feel like they told that actor, like, hey, you need to kind of walk like Mystique-ish, but like don't fully do it, but just kind of like half do it, you know what I mean? Anyway, such a small thing, but I really appreciated that. Charles and Eric are still just amazing characters, fascinating characters. I love them both pretty equally, I would say, I won't lie. They're just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Storm is really growing on me. I really enjoy her. Can't wait to see more of her and what she does in the future. Rogue wasn't in this movie very much at all. Still love her though. Cannot wait to see more of her too. Honestly, I could go down the list of everybody and say that. So I think for favorites, I'm just gonna hold firm with Logan, Mystique, Charles and Eric. But I love Nightcrawler too. Nightcrawler's made such a good impression on me that I feel like he's already a top favorite of mine. Anyway, gosh, everyone's great. So yeah, 2 movies in, I'm loving this series. I cannot wait to continue. I think that wraps up my thoughts. Now let's go to Letterboxd to see what some other people have to say about X2. 4-star review. Magneto escaping from his plastic prison cell is better than all 4 Avengers movies combined. I will respectfully disagree with that. 5-star review. Have you ever tried not being a mutant? As a gay guy, this question of Bobby's mother hit really close to home. I bet. That was literally the first thing I thought of too. Those type of questions are not helpful. 4.5-star review. Magneto, could you please give me some iron so I won't black out every time I stand up? Thanks. Okay, it's that time of the video now where I turn it to you and I ask you to leave your comments down below. Let me know what you love about X2 if you do, and if you don't care for this movie, also let me know why while you're at it. If there's any favorite moments out of this reaction, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I would appreciate that. Click here so you don't miss out on any future reactions of mine. And if you want to continue on watching something else, click on over here. We will see you back here for another reaction very soon. Cheers.